What a day it has been, guys. The world is becoming more chaotic as we speak. Today's Christmas Eve as well, supposedly. We got Binance confirming XRP and then David Shorts confirming London. What's going on? Let us investigate. Hello everyone, hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRP is around $2.98. It is lagging behind Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin, 114k, guys. This is ridiculous, right? Bitcoin is skyrocketing as we speak. This is amazing. We just need to keep flying. And XRP is lagging behind Bitcoin, which it will catch up in due time, hopefully. But let us just begin. Please like today's video as well. Thank you. Now, guys, we're to the fun part of XRP in the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting from Binance. 6-7. So basically, they just tweeted out 6-7, guys. And 6-7 is a meme that's going around these days, where people are saying it. Okay, and it comes from TikTok, I believe, but you guys know 6-7 means what in our community, in our XRP Riddler community? What does it mean, guys? You just add it up together, it comes out to 13. Okay? Which Baba Cucks, the Riddlers, confirmed that this is moon. This is the moon dates, guys. So does Binance know here? Most definitely. I mean, they are insiders, duh. So I would say they do. From Mr. Poole on 9/12. Still don't see it, right? It was so in plain sight. It was so blatant that he asked us that you still don't see it. How though, right? So the answer is in plain sight, but people still don't see it. That's weird, isn't it? Now, David Shorts just tweeted this out, guys. Banksy hadn't quite finished. Okay, now this is crazy because first things first, let's talk about Banksy here. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure, but look at this. Almost there, David Shorts, right? From Brad Garlinghouse. So you guys remember this connection from Banksy, the same artist? Look at the name right there, okay? Now, laugh now, but one day XRP will power the world. This was a picture from Brad Garlinghouse, guys. He took of the art. For whatever reasons, I've been hanging on to this one for a while. Probably my all-time favorite from the XRP community. It's been hanging on a wall in my house, but with all this momentum in the market, I wanted to share it. Right? XRP will one day power the world, guys. I mean, guys, the Ripple CEO stated it in plain sight. Right? Through art, which was from Banksy right there. Right? Now David Shorts comes alive saying he hadn't quite finished. Okay, now what is this? Well, this is crazy. So Banksy unveils a new mural of a judge beating a protester outside London court. London, LDN, right? It all begins over there, supposedly, doesn't it? From Baba Cucks. And not to mention, he did say that that's where the Riddlers are from. Okay, around that region. So what is this? So what does this mean? Now, the mural depicts a protester lying on the ground holding a blood-splattered placard while a judge in a traditional wig and black gown beats him with the gavel. And it was captioned Royal Courts of Justice, London. Now, while the artwork does not refer to a particular cause or incident, activists saw it as a reference to the UK government's ban on the group, the Palestine Action. On Saturday, almost 900 people were arrested at a London protest challenging the ban. Oh wow, so that's what it's about, guys, okay? Now, coming back here, there could be a connection here from to regulations, perhaps, right? Better not mean more bad news from Ripple courtesy of regulators. This is a comment on speech in the UK and also on the irony of the work being covered by the very people it criticized. Oh wow, that is actually quite funny. Oh, talking about this though, right? The gavel. Where was the picture again? Right here. That's weird. The gavel, huh? We have seen that from Mr. Poole multiple times before. Okay, you guys remember? With the courts? And then, if I'm not mistaken, that comes back to regulations. Do I have it here? I'm trying to see. It's with the jar, guys. Oh, right here. August 17th from the bear. Okay, regulations molasses. When this falls, it cracks. Guess what? August 17th on our calendar could be, August is actually September, October. Okay, you add 2. SEC to host public crypto roundtable on October 17th, literally the same exact date. So that's strange, isn't it? Crown XRP. Sire, the peasants are revolting. Today's date. Yes, I know. That's why I don't let them in the castle. The castle. Guys, the connections are off the chart in today's video, but I do have them a little bit everywhere here. Talking about the castle, right? 9/12 timestamp from the bear himself. Bear Book 123. The castle, right? The peasants are revolting. Yes, I know, but that's why I don't let them in the castle, right? But XRP is the king of the castle. Or at least the Riddlers have infiltrated the castle, guys, right? Taken over it. And the king is like, who's that? What? Is that a real cartoon? Or a bear? Real bear? But he could talk and has all this sort of wisdom. And then here's a beautiful connection from Coinbase. Apple really announced an iPhone in Bitcoin orange. Nice. Wait a second. Bitcoin orange? We know Bitcoin is orange, right? Which is the fool's gold. Don't forget. But no, Apple literally copied one of the symbols from ancient times, the Triskelion gallery at Ripple's San Francisco office. Okay, right here, the spiral, guys. If one of the oldest, if not the oldest symbol in the world. What? Right there, the same shape, the same formation, right, the same style, Ripple logo as well. Right, so they're all proud of Bitcoin, or Apple hinting at Bitcoin. No, they have been hinting at XRP for a long time now, right? Or at least Ripple. Come on, guys. Now, Big Short just got confirmed as well. He told us to stay in until 2026, so you have to at least hold by till next year, guys. Okay. Coming down here, tokenized stock trading on Nasdaq could launch as early as 2026. So this is happening in 2026, guys, where stocks will become tokenized. Okay, so you could trade in and out. And I did hear that the stock market wants to become like how the crypto market is right now, right? 24/7. They don't want the stock market to sleep, but I do not know how they'll work. I did hear that from somewhere before. So the move could enable token settled trades by Q3 of 2026. That's ridiculous, guys. Right? That is, because who would have thunk that the traditional market will be obeying decentralized finance? But they have to, because if they don't, they'll get left behind. Now, check this out. When we talk about tokenization, right, that's a lot for the stock market. That's so much money, right? Billions and trillions. The XRP ledger positioned to lead the $867 trillion real-world asset tokenization wave. Do you guys not see? It's the XRP ledger. It has to be the XRP ledger here, right? All this money will hit, guys. And not only is the stock market going to get tokenized, but the entire world will. Everything will be on the blockchain, you and I as well. Which is why I foresee, if the world doesn't die by then, we'll have these headsets that we could put on, right? And will be integrated into a simulation, which then that simulation will be all ran by blockchain technology, AI, all this sort of stuff, right? In that new world, right? This seems dystopian, but I don't think it will be. You're going to have your own currency, right? What will that be? Will it be XRP? Think about it, right? Imagine all this money, guys. People don't really see the future or think too deeply about it, but that's where the world is heading to. Again, if it doesn't end, that is. While the WEF estimates that tokenization could target up to $867 trillion in financial assets, nearly representing all global assets, settlement and payments involving these assets amount to hundreds of trillions in value, much of which can be replatformed by on-chain rails. Okay, the XRP ledger's robust infrastructure supports institutional-grade financial applications, making it a prime platform for real-world asset tokenization. Look at that. and they already did it because with treasury bills, okay, a step in, they dip their toes in, and they're going to go fully in, guys. Okay, so it's always been the XRP ledger here. Ripple is positioning the XRP ledger as the blockchain for institutional finance with a focus on global payments. XRP's ETF ambitions are part of a broader tokenization push. It's clear as day, guys. Clear as day. So, what is today? 9/10 from Mr. Poole. Christmas. Wait, not quite. Right? Actually, they supposedly there is a belief that Christmas is when 9/11. I'm not kidding. Some people, some believe Christ's birth conception happened on 9/11. If so, today would be Christmas Eve, and Mr. Poole confirmed the idea here. Right? 9/11. I've heard this before as well, guys. Right? So look at this. The real birthday of Jesus was September 11th. Could it be though? Right? Could it be? They do say it's Christmas 25th, but I've been hearing these Christmas dates for literally every month. But since Mr. Poole talked about it, right? Since Mr. Poole talked about it, it would make sense because he obviously knows, right? Probably there's some type of technology or wisdom. Tomorrow's New Year's Day on Ethiopian as well. Oh wow! Look at that. Right, tomorrow's New Year's. So a celebration will take place, right? Symbolic for the past, what has occurred, the events. Interesting. 9/10. A rolling ball, right? That reminds me of a snowball. The next phase, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, right? And then from Howard Moon, a duck, to get our ducks in a row, right? Prepare for whatever is brewing, guys, because for today some crazy things have been happening. I don't want to talk about it, right? 9/10. Popcorn ready? Is the stage set? From Big Short, is the stage set? It sure seems like it, right? For 9/10, prepare, guys. The end, 9/10 as well. I mean, if you look at the world events today, right? If you do, it truly has ended. It seems like, or we are at the end. It appears like it is finally over. September 10th, the end. Okay, from Mr. Poole, 9/10. A calm. The fountain for today's video comes from XRPCC. It's on. Buckle up, guys. Be ready for whatever is brewing because the world is becoming more chaotic if you just look at the news. Not an age of vice. But anyways, that's what face amazing is. See ya.